What's up, CW fans? Hey, I'm at a park. I'm at Indiana US-4206, and I'm going to activate this park because it just so happens that I dropped my wife off to do some shopping right down the street, and this park is not far away. So figured what better thing to do than to activate a park. So as you know, and a lot of other park activators know, it doesn't take a ton of effort to activate a park, especially if you have a mobile rig like myself. I've got my ATAS 120, and you can see it definitely. I don't keep this on here all the time. It's actually only on here when I activate or when I do some traveling, like when I'm going to work and back. So my antenna doesn't fit inside the garage, so I have to take it off. So it's off most of the time, so you can tell this thing gets some use, definitely. But one thing that came up in one of the groups that I belong to is, whether parks on the air is a gateway to contesting. And some people think it is, some people don't think it is. And I used to think it was a great opportunity for people to somebody's honking at me, or somebody. Thought it was a great opportunity for people that are getting better, increasing their skill, getting comfortable with CW, and being able to handle pileups. Because for sure, I've done a lot of videos where we've got a number of pileups and people coming at you at different speeds and stuff like that. So it's definitely parks on the air activations are definitely something that people are able to use to fine-tune their skill, get better, and do some great stuff. But is it really a gateway into contesting? I'm starting to think no. The speed at which I'm able to set up, just pop out here for a half hour, 45 minutes, have some fun, get the thrill of a pileup, and then kind of blast off and do whatever I want for the rest of the weekend, which will probably be radio stuff. But this also came to my mind, was a couple of weekends, there was the last weekend or the weekend before. I did something that I haven't done in a long time, or I should say I didn't do something that I've done for a long time, which is I did not participate in November Sweepstakes, my favorite contest of all time. November Sweepstakes CW. I believe, actually maybe this weekend is when the Sideman version of that contest is going on. But one of the reasons why I did not participate is because I had a lot of things going on that weekend. I was actually out of town. And in the past, I have operated remotely to be able to get on, make some contacts, etc. But I was so jammed up, I wasn't even able to get on a little bit. And that had me thinking, well, why didn't I even get on for a couple of hours? Well, the truth is, after I was done doing what I was doing all day, I was at a conference. The idea of me jumping on and then working into the evening or the nighttime hours in the contest just wasn't appealing, especially because I had to get up early the next morning on Sunday to then go back to the conference. So I kind of started to think that, contesting, while it's really fun, it's probably starting to lose its luster for a lot of folks, including myself, particularly because it's an all weekend thing. And my weekends are, as everybody else's, are really, it's really hard to block out the time. What I do think is pretty cool, and I think maybe folks should probably think about this, is maybe allocate one weekend a year to do a contest, and not do it by yourself. Do some kind of multi-op, because that's probably where I had some of the most fun, is interacting with people and that camaraderie and getting together. So I think that might be really cool. And I know folks that do parks on the air activations together, multi-ops, and I think that's also a really cool thing. I think more and more people should do. But yeah, I think that's my commentary on the contesting thing. Wondering what you guys think. I'm going to jump in right there and start to activate park US-4206 in just a moment. So yeah, let's jump on and see if we can get a pileup. All right, CW fans, getting set up here and just getting ready to call CQ. I think I'm going to do this all manually without any memories. So I think I'm kind of set here. Move this wire out of the way and let's give out some calls. See what we can do, get a little pile up. I only got about a half hour, so we'll see how it goes. Oops, I want to slow this down a little bit. 20 words a minute. There's no reason to go fast, right? We're having fun here. Parks on the Air, activation 4206. And today is, I don't know, Saturday sometime in November. My arm's a little goofy looking in this camera. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll bring this up here. That'll maybe be a little better. That was it. I think it was N4NH, right? Thought there were some more people in there. So that was at 12:26. Oh, God. Who was that again? Come on. He was actually 5'7", but that's all right. Okay. Anyone else? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pokes already in just minutes. I can hear somebody way in there. I don't know if I can get them. I saw them on the scope there a little bit. Whoops, sorry about that. Whoop. Oh man, there's somebody in there. I could see somebody there. I can't even barely hear him though. Hang on a second, doggone it. WW or WJ? So they're about 589. Lou. Wait, what was that again? Okay, so gotcha, okay. Barely. All right, that was kind of screwy. I'm having a hard time holding this phone. My hand is starting to cramp up. There we go, got a little bit better. Cool. Okay, so that was AD6TM. All right, cool. I don't know why I keep throwing that extra dit in there on accident. My speaker mic is not staying where it's supposed to be staying either. There we go. You know, I also might, what I might do is change my operating position because my back is getting a little twisted up here. So let's just get out of the truck and stand up. Maybe put this down here. There we go. Let's try that out. Something a little bit more fun. You can see all the garbage in my truck here. That's loud. get that. Yeah, there's somebody in there. I'm sorry I can't get you. There's, gosh, I thought I heard somebody in there. Man, I heard a little bit, not quite. There's my amp back there. KG1 something. KG1A? Did this just give me a 599? Yeah, barely got that, to be honest with you. Actually, I could hear a little bit better inside anyways. Oops, that was kind of weird. Boy, I'm really crappy today. here. This might be a great time to break it off here. I got about 25 minutes in, and I think we're going to call it quits here. 26 minutes, it looks like. So, pretty fun POTA activation, if I say so myself. All right, just as much fun as I would have in a contest for sure. Had some pile up action going on, but I was also able to just do this in like a good half-hour period and have the rest of my weekend available for myself to do, different things. So contesting, POTA, which is more fun. I do like contesting still, but POTA really kind of like scratches that itch a little bit. So anyways, hope you're doing something for the week, something fun for the weekend, and CW on, my friends.